Welcome. In front of me I have the Lenovo Legion Tab, and I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the device and also its specifications. And this is the 2025 model, by the way. So anyway, cut to intro. So we're gonna jump straight into the unboxing, getting the foil on here. You can also see right here now Lenovo Legion Tab 8.8. I believe this is just third generation in this case. And what do we get right here is actually a pretty nice device. Now it's not going to be super cheap considering it is coming at about $500 US. So it is on a more of a premium end when it comes down to tablets, but considering the size and the specifications of this tablet, I think it might be very enticing for people that want to have a absolute beast of a tablet for gaming and general like consumption of media and other stuff. And even if I can get this out, come on. Now this isn't a... Oh, there we go. Now it's a chunky piece right here. So let's see what we got actually in here. Okay, wow, that is more than I actually expected. So we have a... Let's see. I'm actually not sure what do we have in here, considering I never actually seen an unboxing of this. Oh, that's disappointing. What is this? Oh, okay, so we have a screen protector, and this is actually tempered glass. Damn, that's actually dope. Nice. That is really nice that we actually get a tempered glass with the device. Especially when it comes onto tablets, I have never seen a tablet come with a tempered glass in the box. So this is just for applying the tempered glass. You kind of put that on there and then align the tempered glass right here so it gets spaced out evenly, which is a pretty cool little accessory. Now in here we have what's most likely more of a case, and yep, this is a case. You can see it. Come on, there we go. It's perforated for ventilation purposes or just like heat dissipation. There's a little magnet latch right here, and this looks like it's a recycled no, it's not recycled plastic. Just has this kind of design, I think. And this actually detaches fully, as you can see, and magnetically attaches. That is a really nice design. I really like this. Next we have the tablet itself, and it is a small tablet. This is a 8.8-inch tablet. Let's boot it up. Now it will make probably some noise when it's booting up to showcase their Dolby probably sound system or whatever they have right here, because I think they do have some kind of Dolby whatever. I'm gonna set it up to the side. Next we have our charging cable. It's a probably Type-C, yep, to Type-C. So both ends are Type-C. Guide, quick start guide, whatever, and nothing else in here. And then on the other side, do we get a charger? Come on. What's in here? Ah, I've been bamboozled. No charger. Okay. Before I actually get into the specifications in this, I do want to check this case out because it is a nice looking case. For some reason, I really like how it looks like. And just flipping that. Oh, there we go. Now it's fully on there. And that is a... Honestly, I really like this. This is a very cool device. Nice. Yeah, I really like this. I wasn't expecting to actually like this as much as I do. Something about the size, the design of it, just so good. So, let's start off with the display right here, as this is going to be the star of the show, almost. So this is an, unfortunately, LCD IPS display, which I would honestly much rather see a AMOLED display right here rather than IPS. But it's running at a whopping 165 Hz refresh rate. It has a Dolby Vision certification, HDR10, for some reason not 10 plus. I don't know why, considering I'm pretty sure it has Dolby Vision and it should have HDR10 plus. But again, that's another cost that they would need to add for the certification. Brightness of 900 nits, which for a tablet, I think it's a pretty good enough resolution. Brightness, as you most likely will be primarily using this indoors, I believe, and on the go and like public transportation, so you don't need 3000 whopping nits of brightness to sear your irises out of your skull. So this is, I would say, sufficient enough. It's a 8.8-inch display with a 83.2% screen to body ratio and a resolution, again, which is a pretty good one, 1600 by 2560. It's a 16 by 10 aspect ratio, and it boasts a 343 pixels per inch. For a tablet, this is actually pretty good resolution right here, or even density. The rivals kind of like flagship, maybe not rivals, but it's close enough to like flagship phones. Now, let's continue going through this. Now, as you probably gathered, this is primarily a gaming tablet. So what we're gonna have here in terms of the cameras is not going to be anything glamorous, to be honest. And you can even see these cameras look puny. And one is a 13 megapixel wide, and the other one is a sticker camera, which they call a 2 megapixel macro. But it's a sticker camera, which basically means that it's garbage and unusable. And with those cameras, you can record up to 1080p 30 frames if you ever want to. And with the selfie, which we do have right here in the bezel, we have a 8 megapixel that also does 1080p 30 frames. And that's about it. Now, in terms of the OS right here, it looks like a little bit skinned Android. We do have some already applications that come pre-installed here that you might not care about, something like Smart Connect, or for instance Nebu, MyScript, whatever, Legion Space, this is for gaming though, Lenovo Vantage, whatever that is, and yeah, some other things. So it does have just a little bit of bloat right here, but I presume we even have Black Desert for some reason, though this is not most likely installed. This is just if you try to open it up, yeah, it takes you to Play Store to download it. Moving on into the internals, we have a 6550 mAh battery in here, which is a okay battery. It's something really like great. I do want to kind of point it out. So here I have a Vivo, I think it's this one. I have a couple of phones right here. I don't remember which one is it, but they're all about 6.6-inch displays. So this phone has basically the same battery size, and you can see that it is a bit smaller. So I'm pointing that out is because Lenovo could have gone with a better battery, being the carbon silicone one, which would at this point probably give you more of a 9000 mAh battery for this tablet, which would mean that you could game for much longer on the go, and that is always a better thing. It's a gaming tablet that is supposed to be portable. Obviously, you most likely want to have longer gaming sessions, not shorter ones. So probably would have been better to have silicon carbon instead of what we have right here. There we go, a little bit better visibility. Now, apart from that, we have 68 watts of charging speed right here, assuming you have a charger that can charge this fast. We have two, not one but two, USB-C ports. So one is on the side right here, which you can see. The other one is at the back right here, on the side. So if you're gaming like this, obviously you can charge it from the bottom and it won't be getting in your way, because typically when you have a plug-in, it just kind of gets in the way of your hands. So that is not the case. Also, when it comes into gaming, it is designed so you can still get sound. Speakers are positioned right here closer to the top when you're holding it in a landscape mode. So both of them are offset higher, as you can see. So you will, if you're holding it this way, you won't be ever covering the speakers, meaning you won't have muffled sound, which is a good design right here. Now, in terms of the internals, we do have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor that is powering this, which I believe at the release of this tablet, we already had the 8 Elite at that point. So actually, maybe not. This was released in October 16 of 2024. So actually, maybe 8 Elite wasn't on the market just yet. So at that point, that would have been the fastest processor that they could have gone with. But other than that, we have 12 gigabytes of RAM with 256 storage, or 512 gigs of storage with 16 gigs of RAM. Both options being UFS 4.0 storage type with no expandable storage whatsoever in here. And that, I think, sums it up. So for about $500, you're getting a pretty decent gaming tablet that can do a lot of other things. For instance, have like decent viewing experience for like movies with Dolby Vision support, stupidly high refresh rate at 165 hertz. So yeah, it's a fantastic tablet, and the fact that it also comes with things like the little case, screen protector that is made out of tempered glass, is just adding to the value of this. And I think this is a fantastic value for this kind of device. Let's see. Oh, and you can also have the kickstand. Nice. So yeah, if you're on the fence about this device, I think it's a amazing product right here from Lenovo. And yeah, I would probably highly recommend this if you're on the market for a gaming tablet, specifically ones that are on a smaller side, as this is, again, 8.8 inches. So it's not going to be super big. If you compare it to like a normal phone, as you can see right here, this is like a 6.6 inch device. It's going to be bigger, but it's not going to be mind-blowingly bigger. It's not like, for instance, 11-inch tablets from Samsung or something like that. So this is more that you can drop it easily in your bag or almost even in a pocket, bigger than what I can. This is a little bit bigger than what I can fit in my pockets, but if you have some deep, huge pockets in your pants, you can probably even fit this. And yeah, it's a great product. Anyway, with that being said, hope you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I will show you how you can go through the setup process of this tablet. So when you boot it up for the first time, you should be presented with the same screen that you can see on my end. You get to select right here your desired language, and then you can click on Start. Here we have some terms of use from Lenovo, so user agreement and privacy policy. You can read both of them if you don't value your time. If you do, just check the box and go to the next page. Next we have connect to Wi-Fi. This step is optional. You don't need to connect to it, but if you want, obviously you probably do. You can just choose your network, sign into it, and go on. I'm gonna be skipping this. Now, because I won't have any kind of network connection, I won't be able to sign into Google account, as I have no network connection, restore apps and data, get software updates, and automatically have the date and time set. The last one is kind of weird considering we still have localization, so it should be able to figure out what the date and time is. But in any case, let's go on. Now, because it's not connected to network, supposedly, it quotation mark doesn't know where I am. That's a load of bullshit. In reality, it knows exactly where I am, as other devices proven that. So it's just kind of trying to bullshit its way to make you think that I don't know where I am. There's no network I can see, or no data that I can connect to actually check. So you can fix this up or ignore this if you're going to connect to your network later on anyway. Now, moving on, we have Google services like location, scanning, and sending user and diagnostic data. Now, once more, I'm going to kind of have my tinfoil hat right here. You can turn all of those off, like for instance, asking Google to not gather your personal data and send it to them. But I would take it more with a grain of salt and consider this more like you're asking Google kindly to not gather your data, and Google just looking at you straight in the eyes and being like, sucks to suck, loser, get effed. So if these things would actually work and not do what they're claiming to do, then companies like Google wouldn't be in, for instance, antitrust lawsuits. But they are, for a reason. So let's go on. Next we have privacy and basic settings. Auto update, restore and update overnight, and some other things. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. I don't really care. Legion Game Assistant, nothing really to check right here. Yep, it's just information, so just tap next. Next, you can protect your device either with a password, which is PIN, pattern, or password, and also face recognition. For face recognition, you will always be required to have PIN, pattern, password. It's not always accurate. It won't always recognize your face, so in those times you'd be able to just put in your, for instance, pattern to unlock your device. Or you can just skip this if you don't want to protect your device, though I would not recommend this. Next, we have system navigation. Completely up to you which one you prefer. I like gestures myself, so that's the one I'm going to stick with. And we're basically set up. So get started, and this will take us to the home screen. So with that being said, hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you the first things that you should do after setting up your Lenovo Legion Tab Gen free. Once you've set up your tablet, there are a few things that are worth doing to enhance your experience, but also to make your tablet more convenient, smoother, or securer. And let's begin by connecting to the internet, because that will be required for further steps. So go to the settings, now go to wireless LAN and make sure it's enabled. If you're connected to network, that's great. If you're not, select an available network and enter its password. Once that's done, scroll all the way down to About Tablet. Here click on System Update and click on Check for updates. When it says you have the latest version, that's great. If you have an option to download and install a new update, then I'd highly recommend doing so, because it'll make your laptop, your tablet, run smoother, secure, and have the newest features, which is quite great. Now let's also sign into a Google account. There's a high chance you have done it. To check it, go to Accounts and Sync, and if under, not over, under Accounts for Owner, you have a Google account, then it's signed in. If you don't, click on Add Account. It will be quite useful for further steps and for overall usage of your tablet. Go to Google. Now select who will be using this device. I'm gonna select an adult or teen, then enter the password, the email for your account. Then click on Next, and now enter your password. Then click on Next, and you'll be signed in. You just need to accept that Google Terms of Service. Now let's wait a moment until it loads. Then select whether you want to backup your device data. If you don't know, then leave it enabled so you don't lose your data in case anything happens to your device. Now let's click on Accept. Once that's done, we have now access to the Google Play Store. So let's open it, click on Get Started, then I'm gonna skip installing additional apps. I'm gonna click on No Thanks here, then click on your profile icon in the top right corner and go to My Apps and Games. Then go to Updates and click on Update All. Updating your apps is important for the very same reason as updating your device, but also some apps just won't work without an update. Now let's go to another step. We can, in the process of the update, we can do anything on the tablet. So let's go to the settings and set up our screen lock, because I don't have any. Here you'll just need to go to Security and Privacy, or Biometrics and Passwords, then go to Passwords, and if it's set to None or Swipe, set it to a pattern, PIN, or password. But before you do that, please make sure that the pattern, PIN, or password is something that you can remember, because in case you forget it, there will be no way to recover it other than resetting your tablet and erasing all the data. But it's still worth it, so no one else besides you has an access to your device. Now I'm gonna set a pattern, and I'm gonna set it to something pretty simple. I need to redraw it and click on Done. Of course, feel free to set it to something more complex so it's harder to guess, but make sure that you remember it as I said. Now select what will happen to lock screen notifications, and my favorite option is to set it to this second option, which is show sensitive content only when unlocked, which means that when my tablet is locked, I'll see apps from which notifications I've gotten, but I won't see the content of those notifications unless I unlock my device. Click on done. There is also facial recognition, but I won't be setting up that because I don't really find it secure. This tablet only bases on the camera for the facial recognition, which means that it can be unlocked with a photo of you or by someone who looks similar to you, and I don't really like it. Now, let's move on to another step. You might have noticed on your home screen that if you slide to the leftmost page, you'll open some type of like entertainment center or something like that. I don't like it. If you like it, you can keep it, but if you don't, just press and hold on the home screen, then go to home settings and disable swipe to access entertainment space. Now you can see it's not there, and that's what I like. Now you can also change your wallpaper, and you can set something provided by Lenovo, but feel free to set it to something more custom, like your own photos taken on this device, transferred from a different device, or downloaded from the internet. I'm gonna take a photo with the camera because I don't have any photos right now. Let's take any photo whatsoever. Then once it's taken, let's go to the settings. Of course, we're gonna be going to settings quite a few times today. Let's see the personal customization, then allow all access and click on the wallpaper. Basically you can just slide here, you'll see dynamic wallpapers, some other ones from Lenovo, and you'll have local albums. Click on get started, allow notifications or not, and select the photo you want to set. Click on 3 dots in the upper right corner and click on set as wallpaper. Now approve it and set it as home screen, lock screen, or both screens. I'm gonna set it just for lock screen, and now it's set. By the way, I've forgotten to show you how to unlock your tablet once the screen lock is set, so let's see it with the lock screen wallpaper. All you need to do is slide up, then you can enter your pattern, pin or password. And I think that depending on where you slide up, the place to enter that will show up either on the right, on the left, or in the center. Now we can set up a few more things. So as you may notice, there's not too much bloatware here. All of the apps are system apps on the tablet basically. Besides maybe this black desert mobile, I think these are. Click on this trash icon, then click on OK, and it's uninstalled. Now you'll also see some other things, but all of these are basically, besides maybe the MyScript calculator, they are mainly system apps. But if something has a trash icon next to it and you think that you don't need that app, feel free to get rid of that if you don't need it. Now let's move on to the last, almost the last step. 2 last steps are in front of us. So first of all, go to the battery and see if there is I think that it should be there, a special setting for charge optimization. Yes. And now I think that basically make sure just that the battery maintenance mode is enabled. That will improve your battery longevity. Now let's go to the last step. Swipe down from the top of your screen, then find finish setting up your device notification. Let's click on start and wait a moment until it loads. Now you have a question if you want to copy your data from a previous device, and it's pretty important here that not to click on don't copy if you actually do want to copy the data, because later that option will become unavailable and there will be a way to do it with third-party apps, but they won't be as reliable as this native method. So if you want to copy your data from a different device, feel free to do it now by clicking on next. All the steps will be quite intuitive. I'm gonna skip it, but it's pretty important to just know that later it may be unavailable. Now I already have a password. Let's click on next. Then let's click on continue. We've already clicked on a reminder about finishing the setup. I don't want another reminder about that. Just click on more. You can agree or not to nearby find and nearby share, which lets contacts share files with you if you are close together. Now let's click on continue. You can enable or disable Hey Google, which will automatically activate Gemini Assistant by saying Hey Google out loud without pressing on any buttons. And I'm gonna turn it on. Then let's click on next. And no thanks, or just if you want here. And that's basically it for this video. Your tablet is now ready to be used. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to check the serial number of this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find About Tablet. Then let's scroll down to find the status. Scroll down again to the very bottom, and right here we've got the serial number of this device. So this is the only way to check the serial number using regular settings. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to reset network preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find General Settings. Then let's tap on Reset Options, and here at the top we've got the option we're looking for, so let's tap on it. Just tap on Reset, and as you can see we have this information, which means that we just successfully reset all network preferences in this device. So that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can remove Google search bar from home screen. All you need to do is hold your search bar and wait for Remove pop-up to show up. When it does, click on it. As you can see, after a couple of seconds, my Google search bar was successfully deleted. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or off adaptive brightness. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll down a tiny bit to hit Display, and use this switcher next to adaptive brightness located under brightness slider to turn it on or off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all your downloads. Begin by opening an app called Files that's already on your device. When you find it and click on it, tap on Downloads category over here. As you can see, all my downloaded files are over here. To access one, just click on it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all text correction options. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll down to click on General Settings over here. Then select Keyboard, On-Screen Keyboard and Gboard. Following that, hit Text Correction and manage all of those options however you want to. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to reset app preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section scroll down to find the apps. Let's tap on it. Then we have to tap on all apps. Let's tap and tap on the 3 icon in the right upper corner. Now let's tap on Reset App Preferences, and here your device is informing you what it will actually reset, so among others, disabled app notifications and any permission restrictions. What's more, no worries, you won't lose any app data, so simply tap on Reset Apps and basically this is it. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to clear credentials on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll and find Security and Privacy. Then scroll down and enter More Security and Privacy. And here we have to scroll and find the section which is called Encryption and Credentials. So let's stop. Almost at the very bottom of this list we've got the option we're looking for, so Clear Credentials. Let's simply tap on it and confirm it with OK. Not only we've got this information, but also this option is inactive, which means that we just successfully removed all saved certificates. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I'll show you how you can enable power saving mode on this device. So to get started, swipe down from the top of your screen, and then in here you can swipe down again. This will extend the list of toggles so you can swipe down on them, and somewhere here you should be able to find the power saving mode or battery saver as it is named. Once you see this toggle, you can simply tap on it. It gives you a pop-up that battery saver turns on dark theme, restricts background activity and delays notifications. And click on OK to turn it on, and that's it. So that's how you enable your power saving mode. Now once you're done with it and you want to turn it off, just find the toggle once again, tap on it once more, and this reverts all the changes. So, with that being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it to printer. Begin by opening Settings. Now tap on More Connections over here and select Printing after scrolling down. Following that, you can tap on the Footprint service right away or any other service you wish to use. Click on Gray switcher at the top right corner to activate it and wait. Your device is now looking for a printer, and when it finds one, it will connect to it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can check a password saved in Google Passwords Manager. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down. Now click on Accounts and Sync over here. Select Google under Preferred Service and choose Google Password Manager. Now it's time to tap on any password you wish to check. Enter your screen lock and tap on this eye icon next to your password to make it visible. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can change font size. Begin by opening Devices Settings. Now scroll down a tiny bit to click on Display. Then scroll down again, this time to click on Display Size and Text over here. Finally, you can operate this slider under Font Size to adjust it and check out Preview at the top. When you're ready, just go back. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can change display refresh rate. Begin by opening Devices Settings. Now scroll down a tiny bit to click on Display and scroll down again, this time to click on Screen Refresh Rate. Following that, tap on any of those options to pick the best one for you and apply it instantly. When you finished, go back. As you can see, after that, screen refresh rate of my Lenovo has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can clean storage. Begin by opening an app called Files that's already on your device. When you find it, click on it. Tap on those three lines at the top left corner. And finally, select Clean at the top. Now it's time to hit Clean next to Junk Files. And last but not least, Clear in the pop-up. As you can see, after a couple of seconds, storage of my device was successfully cleaned. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can change this device's theme. All you need to do is go into Devices Settings and tap on Personal Customization over here. Then select Theme section at the top right corner and apply any of those by clicking on the best one for you. Lastly, choose Apply button at the bottom and wait. As you can see, after that, theme of my Lenovo has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to turn off running apps on this device. So first of all, we have to open the recents, and depending on what kind of navigation type you've got set, you can do it differently. If you've got the 3 buttons navigation, simply tap on the button with a square icon or 3 bars icon. It should be somewhere here. And if you've got the gestures, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and hold your finger somewhere here, like that. And after releasing, here you've got the recents. If you want to, you can close them manually one by one just by swiping them up. However, if you've got a lot of apps opened, I highly recommend to simply tap on Clear All, which is in the right upper corner. Just tap on it, we just got back so we can open the recents to check, and here we've got no recent items, which means that we just successfully closed all background apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or off location. Begin by going into Tab menu. Now look for location shortcut, and when you find it, click on it. As you can see, my shortcut is blue, which means that location is on. To turn it off, tap on the same shortcut. If you want to, you can also go into Devices Settings. Scroll down to click on Location here, and use this switcher to turn it on or off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can select and delete multiple photos at once. Begin by launching Photos app and tapping on Photos or Collections on the left. Now you can hold any picture you wish to get rid of, and to select multiple right away, use those icons at the top left corners. To keep some of those photos, tap on the chosen ones, and to delete the rest, use bin icon at the bottom. Then hit Got It and move to bin. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can delete a password from Google Passwords Manager. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll all the way down and click on Accounts and Sync. Choose Google at the top and click on Google Password Manager. Now you need to tap on any password you wish to get rid of and enter your current login method. Last but not least, choose Delete button and confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off autocorrection. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll all the way down, and when you're ready, select General Settings. Following that, you need to click on Keyboard, On-Screen Keyboard, and Reboot. Then hit Text Correction and scroll down a tiny bit to use the switcher next to Autocorrection. Thanks to it, you can turn it off or on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab, and let me share with you how to change the screen timeout on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section scroll and find Display. Then let's scroll down and find the option Screen Timeout and tap on it. So here we've got some options from which we can choose. At the top we've got relatively short options like 15 or 30 seconds, and at the bottom we've got the longest, which is 30 minutes. What's more, we've got this option Never, which means that after choosing it, your device will not black out automatically. So all you have to do is to tap on the option Like to Use. I'll choose 10 minutes, so just tap on it. Then let's go back, and as you can see, it is immediately notified right here, which means that from now on, after 10 minutes of inactivity, this device will black out. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can add emergency numbers. Begin by opening Devices Settings and scrolling down to hit Safety and Emergency. Now tap on Emergency Information, hit Add Contact over here and click on any contact you wish to add. Then do exactly the same with all the other ones you need. If you want to delete any contact, use this X next to the one you wish to get rid of and confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. Today I'll show you how to easily fix battery percentage not showing on your Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3. So first, let's start off by turning on our tablet. Here, what we need to do is go to Settings, and after that, we need to scroll until we see the battery section. Now here we will have battery percentage. As you guys can see, we need to enable it, and before we only see this little fill in the battery, and now here we will have the percentage. So now we see that it's at 71%, and it's not available for all devices, but for this one it is, and we can enable it in those settings right here. So if this video was helpful, then leave a like, subscription and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can edit passwords saved in Google Passwords Manager. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down. Then hit Accounts and Sync. Now select Google under Preferred Service and click on Google Password Manager. Following that, select any password to edit, enter your login method, and hit Edit button. Now you can change whatever you want to, and when you finish, hit Save at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or off auto rotation. First of all, you need to access Tab menu and look for Auto Rotate shortcut. When you find it, click on it. As you can see, mine is over here, and when I click, it turns see-through. That means that auto rotation is now disabled. To enable it, click on the same shortcut until it's blue. You can also go into Devices Settings, scroll down to tap on Display section over here, scroll down again, and this time use this switcher next to Auto Rotate Screen to manage it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can enable suggestion strip at the top of your keyboard. Begin by opening Settings. Now scroll all the way down to tap on General Settings over here. Following that, you can click on Keyboard, On-Screen Keyboard, and then Gboard. Now it's time to select Text Correction and use Gray switcher next to Show Suggestion Strip to activate it. When it's ready, go back. As you can see, after that, my suggestion strip was successfully enabled. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can open apps in split screen view. Begin by selecting an app you wish to use in this view and launching it in the background. When you're ready, click on the icon of it available at the top. Select Split Screen in the pop-up and tap on the second app. As you can see now, I can use both at the same time. To go back from this mode, you can either hold this line and drag one of your apps all the way to the right or to the left until you see this gray area, or you can swipe both in the background. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can change default apps. Begin by opening Play Store and downloading any app you wish to set up as your new default one. In my case, Firefox browser. When your app is ready, go into Devices Settings. In Settings, scroll down to click on Apps, over here, and select the default apps on the right. Now it's time to tap on one of those sections, in my case Browser app, and click on an app you wish to apply. When you finished, go back. As you can see, after that my default app has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to change the video resolution on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app, and right now we are in the standard photo mode. As you can see, it is highlighted. So to be able to change the options connected with the video, we have to switch to the video mode. Just tap on the video, and if you can see the red color inside the shutter button, it means that for sure you're on the video mode. So now we have to take a look at this option bar on the left and tap on the 3 bars icon which are at the bottom. So here the second bar is connected with the resolution. We've got 3 different options: 720p, 1080p, which is currently applied, as you can see it is highlighted, and 4K. So just mark the option you'd like to use. I'll choose 4K. As you can see, it is immediately highlighted, which means that from now on the device will record the videos in chosen resolution. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab, and let me share with you how to change the wallpaper on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section scroll and find Personal Customization. Here we've got some albums from which we can choose the wallpaper from. We've got dynamic wallpaper, local albums from which we can choose our own photo and set it as a wallpaper. Here we've got exquisite wallpapers and the battery wallpaper, which is obviously connected with the battery. So all you have to do is to find the option which you'd like to apply and then tap on it. I will pick this one. So just tap on it. As you can see, it will immediately appear on the full screen. So just tap on Set as Wallpaper, and now you can decide where you want to set it, so as a screen, as a desktop wallpaper, or both. So I'll choose both options, so let me tap on it. Now we can go back, and as you can see, the wallpaper has been applied successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can add a password to Google Passwords Manager. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling down to hit Accounts and Sync. Then tap on Google. Choose Google Password Manager and tap on Add Password over here. Now it's time to input all of those informations. At the top, you can type in any website, or click on Select App and tap on a chosen one. Then enter your username, email or phone number, password, and even take some helpful notes. When you're ready, hit save at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can manage vibration settings. Begin by going into Devices Settings and scrolling down to hit Sound and Vibration. Then scroll down over here and tap on Vibration and Haptics section. Now you need to tap on this switcher next to Use Vibration and Haptics to turn them on or off. If you decided to enable them, click on all of those switches next to all of those features to enable or disable vibrations for them. When you finished, go back, tap on Other Sounds at the bottom, and click on this switcher next to Charging Sounds and Vibration to manage this option as well. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can operate voice recorder. Begin by launching Recorder app. Now tap on while using and allow in all pop-ups if you never used Recorder before, and click on this blue button at the bottom to start. As you can see, recording is on. To pause it or unpause it, use the same button. To add a bookmark, click on this left icon, and to end it and save it, tap on the right one with a check mark. Now to find your recording, click on this icon of 3 lines at the top right corner. To listen to it, click on it. And to manage it, hold it and use all of those options at the bottom, like rename or delete. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to soft reset or actually force restart your device. So this operation will be useful, especially if, for example, the screen does not work, it does not really respond to your touches, you're not able to do anything. First of all, you can try to simply soft reset it. So all you have to do is to press the power button and volume up button together once and tap on reboot or power off. However, if you cannot do that, I mean if it does not respond to the touch option, simply try to force restart it. So press the power button and the volume down button together and wait until you see the black screen and then the developer's logo. So let me try to do it. You'll have to press it for approximately 8 to 10 seconds. So just press both. Of course we will make a screenshot, but let's just ignore it and keep pressing the buttons all the time. We've got the information that we have to hold more than 3 seconds. We've got the black screen, which is a really good sign. Now we've got the developer's logo, so we can release the fingers and our device will be restarted and powered up in a second. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it using Bluetooth. Begin by going into Devices Settings and tapping on Bluetooth. Now use this switcher next to Bluetooth to activate it and wait for available devices to show up. When they do, click on the one you wish to connect to. Select this icon next to Allow access to your contacts to enable or disable this option, and when you're ready, hit Pair over here. Now you need to wait for the other device to accept your connection request. As you can see, after a couple of seconds, my devices were successfully connected. To disconnect them, use this icon next to the device and hit Forget next to Connect. Then confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can change and customize your keyboard. Begin by launching your keyboard and clicking on this icon of a color palette at the top of it. Now scroll to pick any of those themes. Click on the best one for you and manage keyboarders thanks to this switcher. When you're ready, hit Apply at the bottom right corner. As you can see, the theme of my keyboard has changed. If you wish to customize it, go back to the same settings and select this plus icon under My Themes. Now tap on a photo you wish to apply as your new keyboard's background. Pinch it to scale, drag it to move, and when you're ready, select Next. Adjust brightness by swiping left or right. Hit Done. Manage keyboarders and choose Apply. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 and let me share with you how to update the apps on this device. So let's start with opening the Google Play Store, but before actually make sure that you've got the internet connection. It is required for downloading anything. And the second thing is that you will be able to follow all of my steps, I mean entering the Google Play Store and downloading the update if you've got your Google account added to the device. If not, you will have to either do it right now after entering the Play Store on your own, or if you don't want to do it on your own, then you can check our tutorial of how to add or remove a Google account in this specific device. Alright, so after entering the Play Store, let's tap on this circle in the right upper corner, which is your account, and then tap on Manage Apps and Device. Here we have to tap on Manage. And now let's tap on Updates Available. So here we've got the list of the apps which can be updated. Those updates are pending. So all you have to do is to find the app which you'd like to update. So let's pretend I want the Google Chrome. Of course, if you want to, you can mark all of those apps, or you can mark only 1, 2, 3. It's totally up to you. So I'll pick also Google Drive and maybe Gemini. So just mark the apps and tap on this update icon. And now your device will download the updates, and after that they will be successfully installed and automatically updated. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 and let me share with you how to allow unknown sources on this device. So be aware, because you have to do that if you want to download the app from a different app than the Google Play Store. So for example, from your browser. All we have to do before downloading is to enter the settings. Here in this left section, we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then let's scroll down to the very bottom and find more security and privacy. Scroll down again and localize the option install unknown apps. So right here we've got the list of apps which are allowed or not allowed to install some content, specifically for example the apps, and of course we can change it. So let's pretend I want to download the app from the Chrome. So let's find the Chrome and tap on the switcher. After getting back, you can see that the Chrome is right now allowed to install something. Be aware, because you're doing it on your own responsibility, as some third-party apps aren't verified by the developer, so you may put your data and actually whole device at risk. So remember about that and choose the apps wisely. Of course, you can always remove previously granted permissions. Just tap on the app and tap on the switcher again, and after getting back you can see that the Chrome, in my case, is not allowed to install anything. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is the Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can manage apps permissions. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll down to click on Security and Privacy. Then scroll down again to tap on Privacy Controls and select Permission Manager over here. Now it's time to select any of your device's features you wish to manage, like Calendar. Then pick one of your apps. Let's go with Clock. And pick one of those options. Allow or don't allow. Whatever you decided, tap on the chosen one and go back. As you can see, after a couple of seconds, Clock gained access to my device's calendar. But you can always pick any feature you want and then look for an app you are interested in. Click on it, scroll all the way down and select See All Permissions here. Then manage all of those, only for chosen app, the same way. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off app notifications. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll down a tiny bit to click on Notifications and Control Center. Then hit App Notifications here. Tap on Most Recent on the left and pick one of those options. Sort by Most Recent, Most Frequent, All Apps, or Turned Off. I want to see my apps with most frequent notifications, so I have to click here. You can also choose Sort by on the right and pick one of those options. Sort by name, sort by size, or sort by install time. Finally, by tapping on blue switchers next to your apps, you can block all notifications from them. To turn them back on, click on the same, now gray switchers. You can also select any app available on the left and manage all notifications over here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 and let me share with you how to set the camera timer on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app. Give all the permissions it needs, and as you can see right now we are in the standard photo mode. So first of all we can take a look at this option bar here, and to be honest I cannot really see the timer. So let's tap on this 3 bars icon at the bottom and the timer is right here. So we've got this 4th bar connected with the timer. We've got 3 different options, so off, 3 and 10 seconds delay. So let me choose 10 seconds delay. Just tap on the option I'd like to use, it will be immediately highlighted. So now we can go back to the camera, and unfortunately I cannot see any kind of icon or information that will show us that we've got the timer set. So we will have always, you will always have a surprise after tapping on the shutter button, because that's what we have to do right now. Just tap on the shutter button, and as you can see, from now on your device will count down from 10 or 3, depending on which option you've chosen, and after that time it will simply take a photo. Alright, of course you can turn this option off. Just tap on the 3 bars icon again and tap on this crossed out icon, and from now on your device will take photos right after touching the shutter button. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can set up face unlock. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll down to click on Biometrics and Password. Then select Facial Recognition on the right and enter your current login method. Finally, scroll all the way down to select Add at the bottom. Keep your face in frame and follow all of the instructions from your screen. When your scan is ready, select Done and then hit Cancel or Turn On in Turn On Unlocking with Mask On pop-up. Now you can manage all of those options however you want to, and when you're finished, go back. So now when I switch off my screen and turn it back on, I can see that Face Unlock is working properly. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 and let me share with you how to check for the software updates on this device. So let's start with making sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. So make sure that you're connected with the Wi-Fi, and then let's enter the settings. Here in this left section, scroll down to the very bottom to find About Tablet. Let's tap on it, and as you can see here we've got this red notification. So this is the first indicator that you've got the update pending. After tapping on About Tablet, we have to simply tap on System Update, and as you can see here we've got another information that we've got new version. Basically just tap on it and your device will check for the updates automatically, or you can simply tap on check for updates, and basically you can meet 2 different scenarios. So we will have one where your software is up to date and there's nothing to download. Your device will of course show you the information about it, and the second one is right here in front of your eyes. So basically your device will find the update, it will show you the information about it. You can tap on update log, and here you've got the info, and basically just wait until your device will download the update and apply it to the system. Of course you can pause download if you don't want to do it right now. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can set up screen lock. Begin by going into Devices Settings. Now scroll down to click on Security and Privacy. Then scroll again to click on Device Unlock and select Screen Lock over here. Finally, you need to pick one of those locking methods by clicking on the best one for you: pattern, pin, or password. Then create it, repeat it to confirm it, and when you finished, select Done at the bottom. Then answer this question by clicking on one of those options to set up the best one for you. What do you want your lock screen to show? Show sensitive content when unlocked? Show sensitive content only when unlocked? Or don't show notifications at all? Whatever you decided, when you finished, hit Done. So now, when I switch off my screen and turn it back on, I can see that pattern is required. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to change the system language on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section scroll down to the very bottom to find General Settings. Then let's tap on Languages and Input and tap on Languages at the top. Now we have to tap on Add a Language. And as you can see, we've been transferred to the full list of available languages from which we can choose. So simply find yours and then tap on it. I'll pick, I don't know. I'll pick maybe Greek. So just tap on it, choose the region if you can. And your device will ask you whether you want to set a new language as a default one. So just tap on Change. And as you can see, right now the Greek language in my case is at the top, and from now on the whole system is in the chosen language. If you've got more than one language added here, so I've got English and Greek, you can quickly change the language just by tapping on the language you'd like to apply. So in my case, English, it will be also immediately applied, or you can reorder them. So just tap on it and hold it and then drag it to the first position, and your device will again ask you whether you want to change it. So you've got three different ways of changing the language actually, or actually two. If you want, you can also remove the languages from this list. Just tap on Edit in the right upper corner, mark the language you'd like to remove and tap on Delete. Tap on Remove, and you've got only one language applied here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I will show you how we can hard reset this device through settings. So to get started, you'll want to open up your settings application, and in here on the side you want to scroll all the way down to General Management, then swipe down again and you will find at the bottom Reset Options, then select Erase All Data, Factory Reset, and this will present you with a list of data that will be removed by this process, which importantly includes things like music, photos, and all user data. If you have anything of your user data that you would like to preserve, make a backup copy of it before you go any further to something like, for instance, your computer. Now, assuming you have already done so or you just don't want to, select Erase All Data. If you have a screen lock, you need to confirm it. And when you do that, you can select Erase All Data a second time, and this will now begin factory resetting your device. Now, this process will take about 2 minutes or so to finish up, give or take. And once it's finished, we'll be presented with Android setup screen. So I'll be back once that is visible for me. And as you can see, the process is now finished and you can set up your device however you like. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to add or remove a Google account in this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find Accounts and Sync. Then let's tap on Add Account and choose Google. Make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required, and then choose who's going to use this device. So just mark the option, tap on it, and then we will be transferred to another step. Right here we can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone. So let me do it and tap on Next. Right here we have to enter the password, so let me do this out of the screen. Alright, and tap on Next. So here we have to, we can check Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. Just tap on them to learn more and tap on I agree after reading. Here we've got the information about the backup, so just tap on Accept. And as you can see, we just successfully added our Google account to this device. Of course, you can also remove it whenever you want to. Just tap on it and tap on Remove Account. Tap on Remove Account again, and it will immediately disappear. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to enable the developer options on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find About Tablet. So this is our section which we're looking for. Now let's scroll a little bit and find Software Version and keep tapping on it until you'll see that you're in the developer mode. Here we've got this information. So now after that, let's enter General Settings in this left section. Scroll down and enter Developer Options. And here we've got plenty of advanced settings which we can customize. So for example, we can manage the background process limit. We can make the navigation bar transparent if you've got the 3 buttons navigation. You can change the window animation scale. Here we've got some options which are connected with the networking overall, because we've got Bluetooth, USB, Wi-Fi, etc. So basically, to turn on the specific feature, simply tap on the switcher on it, and as you can see, it will be immediately activated and applied. Of course, you can turn it off the same way. If you've got the options without the switcher, like here, for example, in the window animation scale, just tap on it to open more options to choose from. So basically it works just like in the regular settings. If you're done with customization of developer options, you can turn them off and just tap on the switcher which is pinned to the top of the screen, let's say. Just tap on it and most of the options will be inactive, as you can see, and after getting back, the developer options will disappear from the general settings. But of course, no worries, you can customize them again. Just go back to the software version step and keep tapping on it. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I will show you how you can boot this device into safe mode. So to get started, let's find our power options, which if you swipe twice here, so just to show this again, swipe once from the top and then in this area swipe again, it will show you your power button right here. Click on it and then hold power off, which changes into reboot to safe mode. Click on OK and wait for the device to boot back up into safe mode. Now in safe mode, only the pre-installed applications will function, so any app that you have installed after the setup will be temporarily disabled and neither you nor the device will be able to start it up. Obviously this is done for troubleshooting purposes, so if you don't have trouble, there is really no reason for you to enter this mode. Now let's see if we have anything here that I can showcase. So widgets will not work, as you can kind of see, it just never will load. But other than that, it looks like there's nothing else here. There was in our apps Black Desert as a game that you can try to open, and it then redirects you to the Play Store to download it, which is no longer visible here as just the safe mode just kind of hides it away. On the home screen right here, I believe applications will be semi-transparent and grayed out when you can't use them, and if you try to open them up, it would usually give you the message that downloaded apps are disabled in safe mode. Now once you're done with this mode and you want to go back to the normal one, you can again do the same thing, swipe down from the top of your screen and then in here, click on the power button and you would select restart. When the device boots back up, it automatically will go back to normal mode. So with that being said, hope you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 and let me share with you how to clear the browser on this device. So let's start with opening the browser. In my case it will be Google Chrome, but no worries, this operation is pretty similar to all other browsers which are commonly used. So as I said, let's open the browser. Okay, no thank you. Just let me quickly go through it. Alright, so here we've got our browser, and now all we have to do is to tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner. Now we have to tap on delete browsing data, so just tap on it, and here we've got some basic options. So visited websites, opened task, opened tabs, cookies, cache, and other site data. We can change the time range from last 15 minutes to, for example, last 4 weeks or all time. It's totally up to you. And then tap on delete data. However, if you'd like to remove some advanced browsing history, simply tap on more options and we will be transferred to those options like saved passwords, autofill from data, and site settings. If you want to remove something, make sure that it is marked. So I will remove everything. We can also change the time range from last hour to last 24 hours, totally up to you, and then tap on delete data, and we will simply go back to the homepage automatically, which means that we just successfully removed browsing history. If you'd like to remove only visited websites, for example, then enter the three dots icon and tap on the history. And as you can see here, we've got the list with all previously visited websites. Obviously I've got only one, but for sure you will have much more. And then if you want to remove just one or two of them, just tap on this X button right next to it and it will be removed. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 and let me share with you how to change date and time on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section scroll down to the very bottom to find general settings. Then let's tap on date and time, and as you can see here we've got some options which are currently inactive. It is because we are using the automatic time and the time zone. So first of all we have to turn off both of those switchers, and now we can freely tap on date and choose the date from the calendar. Just find the date you'd like to apply and tap on it. Of course, you can also tap on this specific year and just by swiping change it. Same with the date. confirm it with OK, and the same with the time. Just tap on it and choose it from the clock. If you don't want to, you can simply tap on this keyboard icon and just type in the time. So it's up to you. I think I prefer the clock, it's a little bit faster. So confirm it with OK after setting, and it will be immediately applied on the status bar. The same with the time zone. Just tap on it, tap on the region, and here we've got the full list of available regions from which we can choose. So find yours and then tap on it. It will be immediately applied, and of course be aware because the time will be affected by the time zone. That's quite normal. And the time format. We can just turn off the automatic option, which is set by a local default, and manually decide whether we want to use the 24-hour format or 12-hour format. So 12-hour format is currently applied, and if you want to use the 24-hour one, just tap on the switcher and it will be immediately applied. So this is the manual customization of date and time. Of course, you can go back to all previous settings, so all automatic options, just by tapping on those switches here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I will show you how you can enable Do Not Disturb mode on this device. So to get started, you'll want to swipe down from the top of your screen, which will bring down your toggles and notifications, and somewhere here you want to swipe down again. This will extend the list of toggles so you can now scroll down. Now we're looking for the Do Not Disturb mode, which usually looks like a moon icon, and I probably already missed it. Oh, there we go, yep, it's right here. Once you see it, first time around, I recommend holding it. This will quickly take you to the settings where you can just kind of customize what it will affect. Now here you can just kind of disable applications that will be affected by this. As this is a tablet with no LTE connectivity or anything like that, there isn't much in terms of notifications for this, but give me a sec because there we go, that's what we're supposed to see. So there isn't much in terms of things that you can customize, I would say. You have the option to select schedule though, and some other things, but just know that because this device, like I said, doesn't have any LTE connectivity, you're just limited to kind of notifications from applications when the device is connected to Wi-Fi. So in general, you can just kind of, for instance, if this is an option, disconnect from Wi-Fi, and this is also going to be basically Do Not Disturb mode for you. So yeah, anyway, once you have customized this, assuming you want to customize anything in there, you can just tap on the toggle from there to turn it on. Once you're done, you will need to remember to turn it off. By default, it will run indefinitely till you turn it off. So just try to keep that in mind. But anyway, with that being said, hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to speed up your device with clearing the cache. So if you feel that your device is a little bit slower than it was before, and you don't really want to remove some downloaded apps, then you can try to clear the cache. So let's start with opening the settings. Here in this general list, we have to scroll and find the apps, and then tap on all apps. As you can see right here, we've got the list of all installed apps, which we can manage in this section. So let's find the app which we feel that works a little bit slower. So let's pretend this is this one in my case. After tapping on the specific app, we have to enter storage and cache, and then tap on clear cache. I do not have any cache here in this app, that's why I cannot clear it, but no worries, if you're using the app, the cache will for sure appear. So just tap on clear cache, and then the app should work better. Let me find maybe something, maybe messages. So I can show you, yes, as you can see in the messages, I can show you that we can simply tap on clear cache, and that's all, and the cache will be removed. So of course you can go through all of those apps which are listed right here and remove the cache. After that, simply restart your device to, let's say, confirm all of the changes. So just press the power button long enough, and we've got the Gemini. So just press the power button and volume up button. And as you can see, now just tap on reboot, and that will be enough. Your device will be turned off and then turned on again, and all of the changes will be saved. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to enable the Google backup on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find general settings. Now let's scroll down to find the backup, and we will be immediately transferred to this Google account section. Of course, if you've got your Google account added to the device, you will be able to just choose it from the list, and that's all. If not, you have to add it right now. So just tap on next and tap on add account. Make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required, and now you can choose who's going to use this device. So just mark the option. Here in this step, we can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone. So let me do it, and then tap on next. Right here we have to enter the password, so let me do this out of the screen. Alright, so let's tap on next. Right here we've got Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. You can tap on them to learn more, and tap on I agree after reading. Here we've got the shortcut of backup and storage info, and here you can also decide what kind of data you'd like to backup, so photos and videos or other device data. You can mark both, it's totally up to you, and then tap on confirm. Tap on manage backup, and here we've got our backup section where we can check how much space we've got left. We can manage the storage, so for example remove some unnecessary files. Under it we've got backup details, so we can check what has already been backed up, advanced settings, and I highly recommend to keep this option turned off. So to finish everything, tap on backup now, and your device is backing up the data. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to change the keyboard language on this device. So let's start with opening the app, which will provide you with the keyboard. So for example, messages, notes, browser, whatever. Just have the keyboard on the screen, and now we have to open the settings. So here we've got this gear icon. If you cannot find it here in this panel, no worries. Tap on this four, let's say, dots icon, and the settings will appear right here. Alright, so as I said, let me open the settings, and here we are in the languages immediately. So here we've got the list of all languages which are currently applied. So let's tap on add keyboard, and here we've been transferred to the full list of available languages. You can scroll and find, or you can tap on this section and enter the name of the language you'd like to apply. After finding, just tap on it. Now we can choose the keyboard layout, so just mark the option you'd like to use and tap on done. I will use only one. And as you can see, right now we've got two different languages added. And before I'll show you how to remove the language, I'd like to show you how to use the keyboard with two or more languages added. So let me go back to the keyboard. And here we've got the hint, and we've got this this important icon highlighted, and the globe icon, thanks to which we will be able to change the language. So right now we've got English, but after tapping on it we can switch to the Urdu one. What's more, the spacebar, it's not empty anymore. Right now we've got the name of the language we are currently using. Alright, so to remove the language, let's open the settings again, go to this languages section, and now tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner. Now mark the language you'd like to remove and tap on the trash bin icon, and we've got only one language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to enable the night light or eye comfort mode. So let's start with opening the settings. I'd like to begin with the customization of this mode, and after that I'll show you much faster access to it. So here in this left section, scroll and find the display, and then scroll down again to find eye protection mode. Let's tap. So right now we've got the schedule, but yes, we've got the schedule and we've got the none option marked, which means that it is a manual option. So we have to manually turn it on just by tapping on the switcher at the top. And now we can see that the screen turns a little bit yellowish or amber. It is in order to filter the blue light. What's more, it will be much easier for you to look at the screen at the dim light. So if you're a night owl, then I highly recommend to use this mode. We can change the intensity of that feature. Just by going to the left, we can make it cooler, and by going to the right, warmer. We can also schedule that feature, so we can turn it on at custom time. Just tap on this option, and now you can freely choose the start and the end time. Or you can turn it on from sunset to sunrise, and here your device will automatically decide when the sunsets and sunrises are. It is location based. So this is the whole customization of the eye protection mode. And if you'd like to have much faster access to it, simply unroll the top bar. We have to take a look at this control center, let's say. Let's unroll it fully. And now let's try to find the icon connected with the eye protection, which is right here in my case. So just tap on it to turn it on, and tap on it again to turn it off. Moreover, if you cannot find it here, no worries. Just tap on this edit icon here in the right upper corner. Under it, you've got this section with the icons which are not applied to the default section, let's say. So just find it here, tap on it and hold it, and then drag it to this first section to apply it, and then it will appear somewhere here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome, in front of me is Lenovo Legion Pad Generation 3, and in this video I will show you what to do if you forget the password to your laptop. So in such case, the best decision would be to take your time and remember the password that worked the last time when you tried to log in. But if you can't do that, then reach out to Lenovo customer support service and tell them about your issue, and if you can prove the ownership of your device to them, then they will surely help you out without removing any of your personal data or files from your tablet. And if this option is unavailable for you too, then you can also perform factory reset operation, which will erase all data from your device completely, but will let you regain access to your tablet once again. And you can do this both remotely and locally, physically. To do this remotely, you have to have the Google account connected to your device and have the Find My Device feature enabled, which is normally enabled by default. In such case, you can just open the Find Hub page by Google and try to log in with your Google account. Select your tablet on the list and select factory reset option in order to erase all data from your device completely in one click. And if you can't do this remotely, you can also perform factory reset operation physically through recovery mode. If you don't know how to use recovery mode, we have an entire video on our channel explaining how to perform a factory reset operation on this tablet using recovery mode, so go ahead and check it out. And that will be all for this video. So if you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
In In front of me is Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on and use voice typing. Begin by launching your keyboard. Now you need to use microphone icon at the top right corner. If it's not visible, select this gear one instead. Click on voice typing over here. And now use this switcher next to use voice typing if it's not already on to activate it. When you finished, go back to your keyboard. Finally, you can click on this icon of a microphone. If you never used voice typing before, hit while using the app in the pop-up and start typing. As you can see, voice typing is on. If you want to stop, you can pause or click on the same microphone. You can also tap on your microphone and select little icon right next to it. This one. Then hit next in the pop-up and select done. Now you can use voice typing from this toolbar. You can move it around by holding it and dragging it wherever you want to. To delete text on the go, use this button with an X. To add any emojis, click on emoji icon. Then to hide this emoji keyboard, click on this X at the top left corner of it. To manage some keyboard settings, click on A icon on the left and operate all of those. And to go back to standard keyboard, hit keyboard icon. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to change the 3 buttons navigation into the gestures in this device. So of course I've got the gestures set right now, but I'll show you a full path of how to get into the specific option where you will be able to change the 3 buttons navigation to the gestures and the other way around. So let's enter the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find general settings. Here we have to tap on system navigation, which is at the top. And here we've got 2 different options, the gesture navigation and 3 button navigation. So let's pretend I've got 3 button navigation. It will look like it. Before we will set the gestures, I just wanted to draw attention to those options. As you can see, you can customize the the 3 button navigation, so we can reorder the back button and the recents, and you can also use circle to search. Alright, so all we have to do right now is to tap on gesture navigation, and instead of the 3 buttons, we've got this line which is responsible for some gestures. Here, yes. Here under it, we've got also some customizations, so we can hide the navigation handle, so we can hide this line. It's totally up to you whether you want to use it or not. Here we've got also the animation of how to use the gestures, but I will also explain it to you. So if you'd like to get back to the previous page, just like by using the back button, you have to swipe your finger from the side to the center of your device. As you can see, we've got this let's say black area. We should have the arrow here, but we do not have one. And if you can see something like that, just release the finger, and as you can see, we just got back. And the same situation from the left side, it works the same. If you'd like to get back directly to the home page, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and make sure that this motion is quick and short, so something like that. And if you'd like to open the recent, so previously opened apps, just repeat the gesture, so from the bottom to the center, but hold your finger somewhere here, something like that. And here we've got the recents. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion and Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to add the photo to a contact in this device. So let's start with opening your contact list. Find the contact, then find the contact which you'd like to edit and tap on it. And here let's tap on this edit icon, so the pencil icon in the right upper corner. Let me quickly remove the photo. So this is what you will see after entering the contact without any kind of photo assigned. So just tap on add picture or simply tap on the circle, and here we've got different sections from which we can choose the photo from. In the device photos we've got our own gallery, so we can choose our own photo and set it as a contact photo. We can also tap on the camera and your device will immediately open the camera app. So this is the best option to choose if you've got the person right in front of you. And if you're able to catch a photo of him or her, we've got Google Photos right here. So we've got our backtop photos and illustrations, which are free of charge and they are available online. So if you do not have the photo of someone whose contact you'd like to customize, you can choose something from those options and find something which resembles you about this person. So let me maybe choose this one. Just tap on the option. Here in those illustrations you've got also some presets, so you can change the colors, and after tapping on this option, and this option also appears in all of the previous sections, so if you will choose, for example, your own photo, you will still be able to do that. What I'm talking about is the cropping, so you can zoom in or out the photo. You can also change the position of it just by tapping on it and changing the position of your finger. You can also change the size of this highlighted square or a highlighted circle actually, and thanks to this you can decide what you will see after saving the whole contact, because this operation is this circle is responsible for it. So after positioning it just like you want to, just tap on choose. And remember to tap on save in the right upper corner. And this is how our contact will look like. Of course, you will be able to see this photo on the contact list and, for example, during the calls from that number. Of course, on other device, the calls are not available here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I will show you how you can boot this device into Fastboot mode. So to get started, you'll want to hold your power button and volume up at the same time, and from the boot options select power off. When the device turns off, again hold the same two buttons, power and volume up. And when you see this mode, you can automatically let go of both of them. If you see this screen disappear, when you let go, start holding these two buttons again. Sometimes when you let go, releasing the power button, it thinks that you're pressing it, so it accepts the first option, which is selected start. So that will bring you back to Android, so that's why when you start holding it again, it will just bring you back in here. But anyway, in here we have a couple options. So starting off with start, this brings us to Android, and we can navigate through them using volume buttons. So I'm going to start pressing volume down to navigate down. Next we have this moronically red text in black. It's barely visible. What it says right here right now is restart bootloader, which just brings us back in here. Now this is fastboot mode as well as bootloader. Then we have recovery mode, and again it's just idiotically kind of red. Trying to see if there is a way for me to show this. Let me try to mess around with the exposure. Oh, there we go. Also clean up the display because I can see how gross it is. There we go. So I'm gonna keep it this overexposed because you can actually now see the text right here. So we have recovery mode, and as well it says fastboot mode right here, which I mentioned before. Next we have boot to FFBM, power off, and we're back to start. So these are all the options that we have access to. And you navigate to them, like I said, using volume buttons, and you confirm them using power button. Now because I want to leave this mode, I'm just going to confirm start, and like I mentioned, so we'll reboot the device and bring me back to Android. And there we go. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome, in front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I will show you how we can boot this device into recovery mode. So to get started, you want to hold the power button and volume up at the same time, which brings up your boot options, and from here select power off. When the phone or tablet turns off, hold these two buttons again, power and volume up, and immediately let go of them when you see any kind of text on the screen, like this one. Now when you see this and you let go of the buttons, sometimes when you let go of the power button, it accepts it as an input instead of you letting go of it. And input in this case would mean that it's going to accept start. Start would bring you back to Android. So if you let go of the buttons, this screen disappears right away. Start holding them again to get it back in here, because like I said, it's sometimes accepted as an input, and that's not what we're looking for. Now when you're in here, using volume down, you want to select recovery mode. Now I know on the camera it's barely visible. I am going to just crank up the exposure. There we go, you can see it a little bit better. So when you have recovery mode right here, press power button to confirm it. And this will now bring us to the recovery mode. There we go. And here, using volume buttons again to navigate, you can select each option. When it's selected, you can confirm it using your power button. Going over the options, which I am going to bring it hopefully a little bit closer. There we go. Sorry for the shaky hands. So we have reboot system now, which takes us back to Android. Then we have a reboot to bootloader, which will bring us back to the previous page. Fastboot mode will take us to the dedicated fastboot mode, while the previous page is also technically fastboot mode. Next we have apply updates from ADB or SD card, wipe data, mount system, view logs, run tests, and power off. Now I'm going to stick with the first option, and like I mentioned, this will bring me back to Android when I confirm a reboot system now. So I'm going to confirm it and wait for the device to boot back up. And there we go. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I will show you how we can hard reset this device through recovery mode. So to get started, hold the power button and volume up at the same time to bring up the boot options and select power off. I should also mention you can do this reset in order to get rid of a screen lock if you have one that you just don't know, don't remember, whatever the case. And if you can't do the power up and power button and volume up to turn off your device because it tells you that you need to confirm your screen lock, instead hold power button and volume down till the screen and the device turns off. Now it's not actually going to turn off, it's going to reset, but that's good enough. So when it resets, you're going to hold power button and volume up, which is the same thing that you're going to do if the device is off. So I'm going to do that right now. And you want to let go of both of those buttons immediately after you see this screen right here. Sometimes when you let go of these buttons, it will accept start as an input, which means it will start to boot back up into Android. So if this screen disappears, when you let go of the buttons, start holding them again. And when you see that show up again, try to let go and just try to do it in a way so it doesn't just leave this mode when you let go. Now, in here, using volume buttons, you want to navigate down. So press, I think, 3 times down to access recovery mode. I'm going to see. So we're going to have one, and here we have restart bootloader. I know it's barely visible. I'm going to show that in a second. So I'm going to press second time. We have recovery mode now. So if I change the exposure, you can see it right now. Once it's selected, press power button. And actually, I'm going to bring it back to this position. And here we have our recovery mode. Now, using volume buttons, you want to select wipe data factory reset right here. When it's selected, confirm it with the power button. Then select factory data reset Confirm that. At the bottom, you can see we have data wipe complete as the last entry, and reboot system now will be selected by default, so just press power button once more. So reboot the device and continue resetting it in the background. Now, because it is continuing the reset process, it will take the device just a little bit longer to boot back up. I would give it about 1 to 2 minutes to do so. Oh, and there we go. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and let me share with you how to turn off the ads and the personalization. Alright, so in this video I'd like to show you 3 different ways of limiting the ads or the personalized apps. So let's start with opening the settings. Here in this left section we have to scroll and find the section Google. Then let's tap on all services, scroll down and localize the ads. So right here you can do 2 different things. First of all, you can reset the advertising ID. Just tap on it and tap on confirm, so it will be immediately reset. However, you can also remove it completely. As you can see, you've got the information that apps can no longer use this advertising ID to show you personalized ads. So probably you will still see the ads, but they will not be personalized. So just tap on delete it and tap on delete the ID, and as you can see it will immediately disappear. Another thing is to actually customize the app from which you can see the ads. So let's pretend I can see the ads from maybe YouTube. Just tap on it and hold it, and now let's localize this info icon in this upper panel. So let's tap on it. And then we have to go to the notifications, and in my case I do not have any notifications turned on. However, if you've got it turned on, you will see the options right here. Try to find anything connected with the ads. So for example, recommendations are not really connected with the ads, but still find something which is connected with the ads, and then just tap on this switcher to turn it off completely, so your device will not show it at all. So this is the second way to try to limit the ads. And the third is to set the private DNS. So in this left section in the settings, let's go to more connections. Then let's tap on private DNS. And as you can see right now, it is automatic. So just tap on private DNS provided hostname and enter the name, which is DNS dot adguard.com and tap on save. And as you can see, it will be immediately applied, and from now on your device should limit the advertisements. Moreover, you can also consider replacing the apps which are showing you the advertisements with those which do not. So for example, the files folder or any other. Just try to consider that. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Today I would like to show you how you can transfer files from an Android device to Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3. Begin by opening Play Store on both and getting free app called Send Anywhere. When it's ready, launch it. Now to set it up, tap on the same options in both apps. Firstly, I agree and I acknowledge at the top. Then confirm at the bottom. Continue and allow in first pop-up. then allow all in the second one, and finally whatever you want to in all the other ones. When you finished, hit send at the bottom left corner of an Android and receive right next to send at the bottom of Lenovo. Also on an Android, using all of those categories at the top, pick all of your files to transfer. I will go with only a couple just for example. In some of those categories, like for example contacts, you need to choose allow a few more times and then access your files. When you finished, hit send next to selected at the bottom. If you decided to transfer any apps, confirm your choice by hitting OK in the pop-up. And now hit got it in here's some tip 1 to pick one of those connection ways. If you want to scan the QR code, click on the scanning icon above user guide. Close and add. Allow camera access in the pop-up and point your Lenovo's camera at the code. To input this key, hit input key section, type in all of those numbers in correct order before they expire, and hit receive button. Whatever you decided, just wait and then close all visible ads. As you can see, after that, all of my files were successfully sent. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 and let me share with you how to check the total screen time on this device. So I'll show you how to check the total screen time, but also the ways how to limit it. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll down to find digital well-being and parental controls. Let's tap on it. So here we've got the graph which will show us for how long we've been using this device today. In my case it does not really work, but still I can explain everything. So this graph will be divided between the apps which you've been using, mostly using. And to check some further details, you've got two different ways. The first one is to tap inside the graph. So just tap on this today and minutes, and you will be transferred to the dashboard where you can check the activity and details in particular days of the week. You can compare them, you can tap on the specific day, and your device under it will show you the list of apps which you've been using with specific time you've spent on them. So this is the first way, and the second is to tap on the app. As I said, the graph will be divided between the apps which you've been using. So just tap on the app, and again it will be transferred to the dashboard, but this time it is tightly connected with this one app. So as I said, we can check the total screen time, but also we can limit the usage of the device. Especially nowadays it is quite useful because we are spending too much time on the screens. So all you have to do is to scroll down just a little bit to find those ways to disconnect. So I'd like to discuss maybe app limits and focus mode. So let's start with app limits. Let's pretend that we are using too much we are spending too much time on one specific app. So let's it could be calculator, let's say, just for an example. Just tap on this hourglass icon next to it, and now you can set the app limits. So for example, you can decide that you want to use the app for only 1 hour during one day, and your device will allow you to do that. You will use it for 1 hour, and after that, after using it for 1 hour, it will simply let's say turn off the app. I can show you that using 0 hours and 0 minutes, which means that I just want to block the app. So let me set this limit. As you can see, it is, let's say, blacked out a little bit. We've got this timer set. So now let's go back and find the calculator, which is right here. As you can see, it's grayed out, and we've got the this information that the app is paused and it will start again tomorrow. So this is one of the ways to limit the usage of the specific app. And I also wanted to discuss the focus mode. So just tap on this option, and here this mode is useful if you need the time to rest, for example, or work, or spend the time with your family and you don't want to be disturbed. So let's tap on show all apps. Right here in this list we have to choose the apps which are quite distracting. So for example, the apps from which we are receiving the most notifications, or something like that. So let's pretend the Chrome in my case is really distracting, and the camera. And just mark the options and then tap on set a schedule. So now we can choose specific days and a specific time in which we would like to limit the app. So as you can see, for example, during work, we don't want to see the notifications, or during the family time. It's totally up to you how to set the schedule. You can choose the specific days just by tapping on them and then tap on set. And now the schedule is set, and the device will simply limit the notifications from the camera and the Chrome. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, and today I'll show you how you can record screen on this tablet. I'm going to start off by saying, because of some moron working here that changes the settings that I don't even bother actually figuring out what they're changing, I won't be actually able to to show you the recorded result, because I have no actual idea where it's getting saved to. It almost appears as though it's getting poofed out of existence, and you will see what I mean in a second. So let's actually get straight into the recording. So swipe down from the top of your screen and find the screen recording toggle, but for me it is right over here. If you don't see it right away, you can swipe in this specific area, and this will extend the list, so you can now swipe down on it, and it should be somewhere there. Anyway, once you see it, you can just tap on it, and you can see we have 3 options. We have settings, the record, and the close. In settings, we have the option for quality of recording, so like a resolution, for instance. Then we have sound. You can choose whichever sound you want, and display touch position, which just records a semi-transparent dot wherever your finger was touching the display. Now we're gonna start recording, and you can see it's telling us that the screen is being recorded. From here we can open up some kind of applications, record those, and from there we can close whatever you want to do. And when you're done recording, you can enter this overlay, click on the circle there. This will automatically save it, as you can see, and this normally gets saved to your Photos application, which I'll open up right now just so I can see what I was bitching about just a moment ago. Photos, what am I looking for? There we go. So we're in a Photos tab, which I believe actually we should have the content visible in here. I'm also going to check if there's something to change. Nope. Under collections, you should be able to navigate here and find your screen recording under in screenshots, or most certainly in videos. Now the newest one is from a couple days ago, even though I have genuinely literally just captured the video and it's chronologically organized. See the date. Date is the 18th. For some reason it's not visible as like there is nothing on the 18th. So like I said, some dipshit here can't seem to figure out that he isn't the only one working here, changing settings, and just refuses to change them back. So for me to fix this, I would need to reset the device, because that's the easiest way. What I can do to actually showcase this, because like I said, for you, this will be visible somewhere in here, and that's without a question. But you can play it back, so I'm just going to do it in this moronic way. So I'm going to start recording, stop, and click on this. And this opens up the screen recording. Now nothing was happening, you can just kind of see that it's playing back. You know what, while I'm here and I'm already in my kind of annoyed mode, I'm gonna check the info for this. So open feedbacks, no. UN, no, that's not what I want. I want to know where that is saved. Apparently I can't. Yeah, I guess I can't figure it out where the... Oh, there we go. So it's in storage 0 pictures screen recorder. Cool. So come on, go back. Should have a album called screen recorder here. We don't. And more annoyingly, it's actually cutting out whatever is below here, which is just great design. Screenshots here. Again, nothing here. Screenshots. Screen recorder. Found it! So like I said, normally this would not be in like some retarded position like it is right now. It would be visible right here. So that's where you should be looking for, not like some wonky places like I was just right now. But anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.